I just finished editing that last video and I realized something. I sometimes tend to misread words, and once I misread them, I just can't unsay it. Like in that example, I misread picks as pricks, and this is not the first time this happened to me. Actually, there is a core memory that happened in my school days. There was some sort of a quiz. It was an English class. We just finished reading some fiction chapter, and the teacher asked some question, and it was a simple answer. So we are not supposed to look at the textbook, and we just have to answer from memory. Like, I think it is some sort of a test to check how much did we retain from the reading session that we just had. And I was so confident in that answer, and I raised my hand, and there was, the class was divided into groups. Like, left half of the class was one group, right half was another group. I was in the right half, and I was so confident, and I raised my hand like so happily, like I'm going to give the right answer, I'm going to get a point for my group, I'm going to be appreciated by my classmates. I was so excited and I was so happy. I stood up, I answered confidently, and then the teacher was like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure." But then it was a wrong answer. I was like, "What?" I remember it so clearly. And all the classmates were also like, "Dude, what? You don't know that answer? Like, that is so simple, that is so easy." I know it's easy, that's why I raised my hand. And I was like mind blown. So the teacher asked me to check the textbook. She gave me a chance to check the textbook, to point out exactly where that answer is from the paragraph. And I did. I went through the para and I pointed to the line where the answer is. She asked me to read it out. I was like, okay, I read the line out, and the dumbest thing was I was completely skipping the word. Like, there I don't remember what the sentence was. That sentence was a negative sentence, like somebody didn't do something, that kind of a sentence. But I did not read the word didn't. I read it as did. Like, I was not able to see the letters N apostrophe T. Like, once I read that sentence as somebody did something, I was unable to see it as didn't, even after everybody is like, "Bro, there is something wrong, you just read it properly." Like, I was reading it it's word by word, like somebody did something, like did something. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, those letters were just, they were invisible to me. Like, the same thing happened in this tongue twister, where the word is actually pick, but I read it as prick so many times. That video is only like 2 minutes length, I think, but that tongue twister was actually the hardest till that point. And I spent like 10-15 minutes on that single tongue twister, and every time I was reading that word as prick instead of pick. This is the most recent occurrence of this issue. But just a few days ago, a friend texted me a tongue twister, which she gave me as a challenge, and I took that challenge. I sent her voice notes, and again I did the same mistake there also. Like, she pointed out to me that you read this word as this, but I was like, really? And then I checked that, and once I was reading that tongue twister again, I still did not see that word. And I went and listened to my voice note again, and I was reading that piece of text simultaneously. Only then I was able to realize the error that I made. Like, I don't know why this happened. This has happened a lot of times. I just don't remember those memories like clearly. But that school example and that recent incident with the friend, and now while I was editing this video, that is when I realized, like, bro, I was reading this as wrong the whole time, and I don't want to scrap that whole video just because of that mistake. So I posted it anyway, and I don't even feel like recording that tongue twister again and modify that and add that. It just felt a lot of effort. But now that I started recording and I'm speaking here, let's read that anyway. Sick, hick, snick, sick, slick, bricks with picks and sticks. Sick, hick, snick, sick, slick, bricks with picks and sticks. So yeah, that was it.